Good soup.
After dark.
Okay, I got it.
How y'all feeling tonight, first of all?
Very good, man.
I appreciate all of y'all for coming out. Y'all did not have to be here. I mean, it's probably a million other things in the world, but y'all chose to be here at this moment. I just want to say thank y'all to every single person, okay? I really appreciate y'all. That's love. That's love. That's love. Go ahead.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Jay. We have Marie here behind the cameras, and we're the podcast Good Soup After Dark. Tonight we have a very special episode for you here in 10K The Long Way in Wilmington, Delaware. Everyone give the spot a hand. Thank you to the venue. So when most people think of a crock pot, they think of that kitchen appliance that you turn on and you leave on all day when you cook your favorite soups, stews, and other things. But when I think of a crock pot, I think of something different. I think of an artist who, like a crock pot, takes his time when he makes his art, and he's also very intentional. But when he's ready, he releases something that's not only good for, but speaks to the soul. Tonight, I'm happy to introduce to you all the CrockPotBoy himself, Delaware's very own, FreakVanGogh. Everyone give him a hand. Well, thanks for doing this tonight, man. I'm really happy to be a part of this.
Of course.
And
It only makes sense. It only makes sense.
And just to let people know, what are we being a part of right now? What are we here to do?
We here to celebrate. We here to commune, connect. I'm big on being, like you said, intentional. You gonna call me the CrockPotBoy. I'm big on being intentional. I want to make sure that I'm touching people while I'm doing this. It's pointless if I'm just making music and just going about my day. You know what I mean? If I'm not helping somebody through something, if I'm not carrying somebody over a hill, whatever, you know what I mean? It's pointless. What am I here for? That's what we're here to do.
Awesome, man. So let's talk about the main reason why we're here, Soil Steps. We're here to listen, enjoy, and celebrate, right? So let's talk about the song. I guess like a real basic question, man. What is the song about, and what is the message you're trying to share with it?
How deep y'all want me to go?
How deep do you want them to go, people?
As deep as possible.
Okay. Y'all is crazy. Oh my gosh. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta be stopped. No, but Soil Steps is a song that represent, I feel like it's a song that represent a person. I'm not gonna just say simply myself, because this is for all of us. A person coming from a place like where we come from and beating all the odds. That's like as simplest form as I could put it. You know what I mean? But like y'all said, y'all want us to go deeper. So we gonna go to the crock pot real quick. Soil Steps, perseverance is passion, is pain. It's all the in-between shit that people don't see when you go on this journey. You feel me? But we're gonna take some losses, but we're gonna come out on top every time. So Soil Steps is embracing the fact that I gotta get dirty. I gotta get dirty, and that's okay. Cause it's all gonna pay off one day. Real rap. That's simple as fun.
What are some lyrics in the song you think that will stand out to your fans? It's a couple bars. Want to share them?
I be with the winners, we might never lose. I be with the winners, we might never lose. You may explain why?
Yes, please.
If you don't know by now, so my brand is called Winners Camp. I believe that if you're going to succeed in life, you gotta already believe that you're a winner. You know what I mean? You gotta act like a winner. You gotta embody that if you want to get anywhere in life. So that's really what that's about. We not gonna lose. We not gonna lose. It may not look like what everybody we want it to look like right now, especially me personally. You know what I'm saying? You always striving for the next best thing. But just this right here, this is a dub. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's a lot of people who can't even get this done. So I'm very grateful and I'm very appreciative. We not gonna lose. So I think that's the biggest thing. That's why it's in the hook. Another lyric that y'all might really connect with. I said, why niggas think I be bluffing? I came in with nothing between the same boat. I think that specifically is, it's a reminder to people that, yeah, we live our own separate lives, but we all going through similar shit too. So there's no need for us to be fighting over dumbass shit at the end of the day. Like, you know what I mean? We going through the same shit. Why we not trying to help build each other up? That's really what that is for me. I think that's probably the heaviest thing. That's what really, that stir my spirit up. That give me a little, that shit, it irks my soul to see another motherfucker who, y'all doing the same thing, coming from the same place, and for no apparent reason at all, they just don't like you. I don't understand that. Do y'all? We trying to do the same thing. We probably got the same problems going on in our life. But because I'm trying to make it happen, we just can't come to a common ground. And I don't understand that. I don't like that. And I'm never going to respect that, ever. You really got to do something to me for me to not fuck with you. So I think those are the two biggest lines. Everything else, you can make it make sense as you listen to the song.
And I think the song will resonate with everyone, so some powerful stuff there, man. You know, you're the CrockPotBoy, and sometimes people want to know the recipe, they want to know how it's made. You want to talk about the process of making the song and the inspiration behind it a little bit further? You know, the soil steps, you have to get dirty, you have to go through some stuff in order to persevere and get better at your craft or whatever it is you're trying to do, you know, whether it's your personal life, your professional life. You know, I feel like the song can kind of resonate with people. So you did touch on that inspiration, but like, what were you going through in your personal life or like your headspace that inspired this?
So specifically, my stepfather, he was real sick, so he was a diabetic. So that's one of the things that I was kind of dealing with. And then in the creation of this song, like, he was just always in and out of the hospital. This is like the start of things. So me already knowing and him being in my life for as long as he was, I know that this was a health issue of his. So at this point, I'm already preparing in my mind that he's about to go. So fighting with that battle in my head and me being an older brother and me being the type of person I am, I want to make sure, I got to make sure that my little brother is okay. So everything is on me now. My mom can't teach him how to be no man. You know what I'm saying? So part of this song is me coping with death. Not necessarily like, obviously, I think something gonna happen to me, but coping with somebody close to me gone and having to, I gotta, what's the word I'm looking for? Resurrect something in myself so that this shit don't crumble. I think that's one of the things I was going with. You could just say every day-to-day stuff, challenges as an artist. It's hard being an artist, especially coming from Delaware. We a small state. We don't have a big market, and we are highly disrespected all the time. But when you really want to go spade for spade, we really could keep up with whoever. So just them daily challenges of just trying to get to a point in where we at in the state to trying to come up and be successful. That's a whole nother conversation. But having the mental to make sure that we still looking at the bigger picture. Like I said, if I'm not touching people, it does not matter. So yes, you can have a lot of numbers. I know there's a lot of artists, they got numbers. You go look on their Instagram, they got 30K and up. They got all the streams in the world, blah, 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 but who really touching people? And that's where I come into play. That's where it helps. I gotta get my mental right so that I can do that for people. Cause I'm not, it's a responsibility once you put your art out to the world, low key. If I'm gonna be feeding any of y'all something, I want it to be wholesome. I want it to be something that's actually gonna help you. It's a lot of music out here that the sole purpose of it is to deteriorate. You can hear it in the way that shit sound. I'm just not gonna be one of those type of artists.
And it sounds like the soil in your song is not only just like any type of adversary or like someone who doesn't believe in your mission or your purpose, but it could be different things. It could be sickness in your family. It can be just the daily things that you go through. And it just kind of seems like that soil is just as important as being clean.
Nah, for real. Damn, it's crazy you said that. Nah, for real. Like, you can't grow without rain.
The rain could be cleansing too, in a way.
Damn. No. You know, you just have an epiphany. Damn. Okay. That's what we on.
I'm going to move on to the next question. What other ways have you been creating outside of music, and how do you think it'll help create a closer connection to your fans? So what have you been doing besides the music, man?
I think I just been studying and trying to get to a certain point where I can have more experiences like this. I can make music all day and drop music all day, but if we not interacting with each other, there's no way that I'm going to be able to, like I said, touch y'all, have community, build a community to where we all feel safe and pouring into each other. You know what I mean? Because I can't do none of this without y'all. I hope y'all know that. I want y'all to understand that I can't do none of this without nobody in this room. Anybody who's here, y'all played a part in making this shit real, making this shit happen. I can't do none of this without y'all. But that only works if I have a community. It only works if I have a community, so I want to make sure that I'm pouring into the community, I'm feeding the community. And this is just one of those ways that I'm able to do that. So that's one thing. Outside of music, I'm writing a poetry book. I don't know if everybody know that I do poetry. So I'm in the process of making a poetry book. I don't got no date when that's gonna come out. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. I'm still going through some things in life. I'm still experiencing. I'm still finding my voice necessarily in that space. But very soon. It's called Hills and Valleys. What's good, bro?
Going to writing poetry, how do you feel the process of writing poetry compares to the process of writing music?
It's slower. It's a lot slower. When I'm making music, you have a beat, you have a rhythm, you can get into a flow, you know what I'm saying? Like, we turn on the beat right now, a good enough beat, everybody head in this motherfucker gonna be bobbing. You know what I'm saying? But with poetry, you really gotta be still. You gotta really sit there and filter out all these thoughts that just go through your brain and find a way to really like paint a picture. And the thing that I kind of like about poetry is that it could be as short or long as you want it to be. A poem could literally be 2 lines. It could be 2 lines. And I think just how I think about shit, like, how can I get a message like this across in 2 lines? How can I do that? If I'm able to do that in poetry and translate that to my music, I'm a world build so crazy with my songs. Like, I'm gonna take y'all to outer space and back in a second and a half. That's one of my main focuses with it, because I know it's gonna make me a better songwriter. It's gonna make me a better songwriter.
I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I do. Can we get a little preview of some of that poetry?
Damn. He snuck that question in there. What y'all think?
Do it.
At least one thing.
Like, little teaser.
Just tell me one thing.
Where my phone at? Let me see. Bear with me, bear with me. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Chill, hold on. Cause if y'all gonna make me do it, I wanna give y'all one that. I'm gonna go this route. This is one called Mirrors. It's not long. I said, I see myself in everything. Connected with all creation, I'm able to see how we all relate. Interconnection to perfection. Every interaction is a reflection of who and what we are. So what do you look like? Try to look beneath what you see in the flesh, then answer it again. That's all there.
Thank you for that, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got the snaps. That's probably more appropriate, right?
You said what? Appreciate you.
What was the process like behind that? What was the thought behind that? I mean, we heard the lines, but we want to hear what's in the mind.
So just as I've been evolving over these years, one of the things that I've been learning is that your experiences are a reflection of who you are. Like, what you think on a daily basis is a reflection of who you are. So if you think in negative thoughts, you're going to experience negative thoughts. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, there's going to be trials and tribulations regardless, but if I work on myself and I be intentional and sit back and understand that every person that I come in contact with is for a reason or purpose, either to grow within myself or help them grow. It's a reflection of where I am, where my mental state is, what my reality is, what I believe my reality to be. Somebody could be cussing you out, and I deal with this at work on a daily basis. Somebody could be cussing you out or giving you attitude, but it's all up to you how you gonna respond and make this experience something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So in that way, everything is a reflection of who you are. Tonight, y'all are all a reflection of who I am because y'all feel some type of way for y'all to make it a point for y'all to be here. So y'all are a reflection of me. We are a reflection of each other, and I appreciate that we obviously see eye to eye in some capacity. You know what I mean? So that's love. That's love.
We're happy to be here, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely happy to be here. And that seems to be kind of like a theme with you, being intentional. You know, I even mentioned that in my monologue because that's what I get off of you, you know, like getting to know you these past several months. How long did it take you as an artist to become intentional?
Honestly, I don't know. That's a question I can't really give you a definite answer on. Excuse me. I think it's something that kind of grows over time. It's like a flower. It's like a seed. You know what I mean? Because in a year or two, like I'm ever evolving. So in a year, I'm going to be more intentional than I was now. So I can't say what made me be, you know what I mean? It's just something that it grew. Like FreakVanGogh 2 years ago wasn't doing this. I just wasn't there yet. But we grew to that point, and we're gonna keep building. We're gonna keep growing. You know? So I feel like day by day, I just become more intentional and more intentional about everything, every aspect of my life.
And I think that makes you stand out as an artist, man, because, and you know, there's a lot of great music out there, especially here in Delaware. You know, we've had the pleasure of interviewing quite a few artists from out here. And being intentional kind of sets you apart. And by being intentional, I mean like making music with a purpose. Like, and there's always space for like, you know, like music that's just fun, music that's just fast. But like with you and what I listen to from so far, it just seems like you always have a message. You know, you always have a purpose with what you write. And I think you're just kind of evolving more and more into that each day. So I just want to share that with you.
How can I not have a message when it's always something to talk about? How you talk every day and don't have a message about nothing? That irritates my soul. You live every day, but you don't have no message about nothing. You know what I mean? You just putting words together. I don't even talk that way. I think before I speak.
I think a lot of us, including myself, can learn from that. So we appreciate you for that.
That's me and my sleep when I read.
Well, you what?
Not no bullshit. When I read, sometimes I
Yo, I'll really cry.
It's definitely a lot harder than bro.
Yo, you're funny. Oh my gosh.
I want to touch on one last question before we go to the next section.
Okay.
How do you hope your art will be remembered in the long run, and why?
How? I want it to be remembered as I wanted it to be remembered as something that you can grow with. I put my last album out called Soul Fed, and I came to a realization that you know you always got goals and expectations of what you want it to do, how you want everything to look when you put out a project or a song of any sort. But I came to a realization that that project is something that people are going to have to sit and grow with. That's not something that you can digest in a day or two and be like, oh, this is the hottest shit ever. Because I got music on there that in 5 years from now, me, myself, and I'm pretty sure somebody in here is going to listen to a song and be like, damn, like this still relevant today. I think I just want my music to be something that can stick with you, you could grow with. It's always going to be a sense of, you could say comfort or whatever. Like, I want you to feel something. If that feeling is joy that day, that's what I want you to feel. We human, it's okay to hurt. So if that feeling is pain that day, that's okay. That's okay. I want to be that voice that's there though. Like I'm like type shit. I'm like the older brother, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like Pop. I got all that in me. You feel me? Nah, for real though. Real shit. So I just want to be that voice that can help you get through, you know, anything. I wanted to stick with y'all.
And I think that's the true definition of art right there, man.
True, is it?
I think so. I think as long as it resonates with you and resonates through the ages, that's art.
I got a quick question for y'all now though, cause what do y'all deem as art?
I feel like anything can be art. Mostly anything can be art. Like life itself.
Mm-hmm.
But like art and music.
Huh?
Like an expression of some sort. It's just the way you express yourself. I do all types of art, so it just depends on how I'm feeling. Whether I want to draw, whether I want to sing, whether I want to write poetry. It just depends on
That makes sense. I
how I'm
like that.
feeling, how I want to express it, and how loud I want to express it.
That makes sense. That's thorough. I like that. I like that.
Well, I appreciate you answering my questions. But if we're okay with that, I'd like to open the floor to a few people to come up and ask FreakVanGogh any question you have in mind that has to do with his art, his music, what's on his mind. Do we have any volunteers? If someone wants to come up, I'll just have you stand right here. Marie will hand you a mic and you can ask him a question.
Anybody want to ask a question?
Don't be shy. Y'all
Don't be
family
shy.
here.
Yeah, don't be shy. Oh, yeah, all right, we got
I'll grab the mic, bro.
stand over here.
We all family here. Some of y'all ain't like distant cousins.
All right, it's nothing too crazy, man. But what's a fun fact about FreakVanGogh?
A fun fact.
That's it.
You know, what's something that people don't know, man? You know what I mean?
I am a crackhead.
Please elaborate on that.
So nah, right? Yeah, cause that you just can't leave it right there. You can't leave it right there. That was crazy.
And that's the show.
You can't leave it right there. That was crazy. No, but like a lot of people, like y'all only see me in a certain aspect of my life. I could be both ends of the spectrum. Like I could be the most chill person in the room, don't say nothing, just be, you feel me? I'm on ice. I also can be the loudest person in the room at any given moment. Like it can be a switch like this. I am a quote unquote crackhead. You know what I'm saying? I like fun, you know what I mean? I like laughing. I like family. Like this is my blood cousin right here. And we got a big ass family. I done lived with some of them at some point in time. We got a big ass family. We didn't damn near help raise each other. You know what I'm saying? So growing up with that many personalities around you, you are bound to have some personality. So you feel me? Mm-hmm.
That's my question.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Brother.
Anyone else? Hannah, you look like you want to ask a question.
It could really be anything. Oh, here goes Steve's.
All right.
Go ahead.
How you doing?
I'm great.
Lovely. Nah, for real. My question to you, out of curiosity, how many times did it take for you to find your sound, like, till you knew it was like, yo, like, it's me right here?
What do you mean exactly how many times?
Like, you know, like, you go through phases. You go through certain phases of how your music sounds, you know what I'm saying? Until you know, like, hey, this is my sound, like, this is me right here. Like, when was it at that moment? I guess I would say, I ain't gonna say how many times, because you could just be like 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, when was it?
I got a different perspective on just like what you say, like when you ask like, as an artist, what is your sound? I think your sound is your voice. It's your disposition. You know what I mean? So I don't think I never knew my sound because I know myself. You know what I feel me? You know what I mean?
Not
get to speak from my voice.
Not say like you don't know your sound. Saying like when like you knew like at that moment like this is FreakVanGogh right here. Like yeah. Like,
Soul fed, prior.
Soul fed.
Soul fed.
Okay.
But also my sound I'm always evolving too. So like Soul fed was how I wanted to sound in that lifetime.
Yeah.
You feel me? In that period of my life, that's what FreakVanGogh sounded like.
Right.
My next project, he gonna sound different probably. So it's like, I don't.
Respect.
Thank you for that question, man.
So,
Anyone else? The floor is open.
Buddy.
I'm Hannon.
Come here.
You fly as shit, boy.
It's even hotter back here. You picked out this outfit for me, remember?
All right. See?
All right, I got a hypothetical question though.
Okay.
If you could compare the way you make music to a basketball player, who would you be?
That's a good ass question. You from the bud.
That's my second one. I thought we had to put it on pause.
Damn.
Don't boost it either. You not AI.
Bro. See, you only said that because you know that's my favorite basketball player. Because I definitely was going to say.
That's not true, because you practice a lot, man. That's cap.
See, but this is the thing. Hold on. Time out.
Cap.
Y'all taking that out of context. This nigga had a funeral to go to.
Bro, he never practiced.
Ah,
Somebody died or died.
you was on the team.
No, but his videos of him in the club the night before. I didn't go to the club before a funeral.
Oh my gosh. All right. You said if I had to. You said, say it again. If I had to.
If you had to compare yourself, the way you make music, to a basketball player's game, what player is that?
That's a good ass question. Because I'm trying to go through the Rolodex right now. Like, it's a lot, it's a lot of generations. Oh, shit.
You just be asking me for the part.
And you keep distracting me. That's a hard question.
You fighting, bro.
I can't just say anybody though, bro. Somebody?
Larry Bird.
No. No, not Larry. Not Larry. I think I'm definitely like a shooting guard.
Bull behind me.
No, I ain't even gonna say bro.
I
think. I like D Rose. I like D Rose. Mm-hmm.
They said Dr. J. No, they didn't.
No, you're right. I like D Rose.
But you Anthony Bennett.
No. I don't want to say Kobe. I'm just thinking about the mentality aspect of things. Like, I don't care who you put in front of me. You can't fuck with me.
I like that.
Period. It wasn't nothing else to be said. It wasn't. But that's all love, though. You know what I mean? That's all a lot of love. You supposed to think like that. I expect my brother to think the same way. So it's like, I mean, that's how iron sharpens iron. That's how we get better. You can't go to the studio with these niggas and take a day off. Absolutely not.
You're not gonna go there. This shit, but
I can show love. What you mean?
you're not gonna go there, bro. You're not right.
Thank you for that question, man.
I'm glad nobody heard that. Okay.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
It's on.
I got
It's already on, bro.
a question.
We're recording. Talk to the microphone.
You're talking to the microphone?
He's cooked. Talking to the mic, bro.
I had my question, but the question I was going to ask wasn't a good question, so now I got to think of a different question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get it together, though, like 4 sentences, so you know my grammar not together. On to your new single as a feature, into the winners group. Only the winners? Who would you pick?
So, on Soul Steps?
Yes, sir. You got a few options out there, too.
That's what I'm saying. Because I could go a couple different ways with
You
it.
can go a few ways.
I could go a few ways with
You
it.
can keep it pain, keep it gutter with chill,
You could go off topic with SB. You can keep that pop wave you talking about with Dev. You feel me?
I'm gonna say just because what I think. So I gotta go Cho. I gotta go Cho. I gotta go Cho.
Why Cho? Why Cho though?
Me and you said what?
I'm listening.
There you go on that bullshit. I gotta go Cho because Cho gonna give me that. I don't know how to explain it. Like, y'all would really just have to hear it. He gonna give me that. DMX, no, it ain't even DMX. But you know how Cho's voice sound.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I think with Soil Steps, it depends on how he carry it on there too. You know what I mean? But if he in that mode, yeah. Yeah.
That's just something y'all just gotta do then.
Y'all don't even, me and Bro got some shit in the tiz up.
Thank you for that question, man. Got time for one more?
One more question.
Come on up, man.
So what do you think the funnest, what's the funnest moment you had, like, in the studio?
It got the, I'ma say, it had to be my, I had a, I don't know what to call it. I had an event at a studio when I was in the process of dropping Soul Fed. I wasn't finished, I was finishing up the project, and it was my birthday, so I just threw something at the studio. And that studio specifically, we had a basketball court in there. It was big as shit. We had a basketball court in there, you feel me? So I think that would have to be the most fun moment because it was more than just the studio, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Niggas taking a break doing, cooking niggas. Ooh, come here. Ooh, excuse me. And then go back to the booth. No, it wasn't in Delaware. This is out the way. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you where it's at.
No, I was
That's what you was looking for.
No, I forgot. I was just asking.
All right, we appreciate you.
Well, this has been great, man. Thank you again for sitting down, sharing this moment with all of us here.
Okay.
You know, we know this is a big step for you, pun intended. But FreakVanGogh, do you have any last words to say to the
That
audience
was a
before we
bar.
close it out?
Hold on. You wrote that down?
No.
He's cuz. Any last words? Honestly, I would just say, like, again, I appreciate y'all for being here tonight. Everybody in here been on this journey with me at different points. You know what I mean? We kind of just grew together in a sense, like we scooping up our tribe as we go along the way. You feel me? So I appreciate all of you for wherever you came in my life. Thank you. You know what I mean? We gonna keep going though. It's not the end of nothing. I mean, this is just one step, pun intended. This is just one step. So soon y'all gonna get that poetry book. I'm working on an album. I'm working on a couple side projects, tapes with the guys and all that. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out in the near future. I want to take my art to another level. I don't know if y'all seen my most recent music video, Stargazer. Y'all gonna get a lot more real creativity. We gonna dig deeper. So I think we gonna have fun. We gonna have fun. We gonna have fun for sure.
And for the people online, can you tell them where to find you?
You can find me at FreakVanGogh everywhere. It's literally that. You know what I mean? AKVANGOGH. Freak Van Gogh everywhere. Simple as that.
FreakVanGogh, thank you for your time.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Picture time?